as we get ready to start the season in style. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Well, Kevin, one of the great stories is Julius Randle becoming an all-star in New York. Randle said...
Yep, he's big enough to handle it. His performance speaks loudly. Thank you, DA. So the next starting five. We've got Irving. Durant is out there with MP. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Simmons in at the point guard. And for the Knicks, sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. Nerlens Noel is out there with Julius Randle, and it's Walker in at the one spot. It'll be hard for either side to score tonight, Greg. Two lockdown defenses that do it in a variety of ways.
Oh, I tell you what, they're both strong on the ball, in help, and in transition. And both coaches do a great job of making in-game adjustments.
Here's Walker. After the basket by Brooklyn. That one doesn't go. Simmons with the defensive effort. Down low. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
Oh, powerful finish. That's the intensity MP brings, firing up his teammates.
Walker the pass to Fournier. Back to Walker. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely.
And good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Now here's Simmons. There's the pass to MP. Here's Drummond, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Outside, Walker into the lane, and out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. And defensively, no matter the size of the man he's guarding, Walker really puts up a fight.
Some smaller guards pretend to battle. Walker will bang with you, try to front you, pull on your jersey, whatever it takes. He backs down from no one.
Now, here's MP. Clock at 6. On the wing, Irving. Shoots over Fournier, and that one off the back of the rim and in.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Fournier against Irving. Outside, Walker fires the three. A rebound by the Nets. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. KD with it. Now guarded by Noel. And Drummond throws it down.
A huge target on alley-oops. Throw it towards Drummond, and he'll take care of the rest.
And Walker gets to Randle. Shoots over KD. And the Knicks miss again.
Well, shots like that drive coaches batting. I'll be shocked if he attempts that shot again.
MP against Randle.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Irving passes to MP. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. MP's got 6.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Noel dishes to Walker. Shot to stop the run, and the layup is up and in.
And you see the speed on display. Walker using it well whenever he gets into traffic.
Nets leading by 6. Outside Irving. Nets passing it around, and it's good for 2. 6 points for him.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
And a new group in for the Knicks. Robinson's checked in for Nerlens Noel. Gibson comes in for Randle. Radish, he's checked in for Barrett. And Alec Burks subbed in for Walker. And then for Brooklyn, LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Drummond. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Kevin Durant. And Curry subbed in for Simmons. Here's MP. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal.
And there haven't been too many players who've had to prove themselves as much as MP. With all the hype he had coming into the league, he had to go out and make the doubters into believers.
Manuel quickly, he's checked in for the Knicks. Knicks trail by 10. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Reddish. Driving in, and it's sent back by Aldridge.
Well, he's become a defensive anchor here for this team over the past couple seasons. Great timing on the block there.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And so here is New York following the bucket by the Nets. And it's quickly missing. Now here's MP. Guarded closer. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Nets out in front. They lead by 14. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And one of the game's elite closers, Kyrie Irving, described.
For me, I just try to feel out.
You know, Greg, that's reminiscent of quotes we used to hear from Kobe Bryant, how certain moves and possessions set up defenders for the next time.
Well, Kyrie definitely has that Mamba mentality. Kobe was a big influence on him, as we all know.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdowns for the Nets.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
Alec Burks is out there with Emmanuel quickly. Then it's Taj Gibson. Then it's Reddish. And it's Robinson in at the center. That's the 5 for New York right now. Astor quickly. Back to Burks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot. It's hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge. Aldridge has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's MP. Reddish grabs the rebound.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
With the teardrop and the rejection by MP. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. New York calls timeout. Let me remind the audience, Brent Barry, a winner of 2 titles with the Spurs. Brent, what's the secret sauce to winning a title?
Yeah, honestly, you got to have a superstar. And I was lucky enough to play with the great Hall of Famer Tim Duncan, along with Greg Popovich. You got to have a couple of those guys on your team in order to win a title. As a big, once you get positioned inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
And MP throws it down.
And this has been MP's night thus far. His energy on the offensive end really on another level.
Back to Walker. Outside for Randall. For three, Fournier. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Brooklyn with the ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points.
And one of the more versatile players in this league. Simmons gives you assists, rebounds, steals, and he continues to develop as a scorer.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Now here's Fournier, covered by Mills. Barrett with the ball. And again, it's the Knicks missing. And of course, Greg, Simmons gets the majority of his points from the foul line down.
And a one-man wrecking crew in transition. Excellent at driving the ball in the half court. And once he gets downhill, he is tough to stop.
Walker the pass to Fournier. Kicks it to Robinson. Randall left side. Randall is doubled. Fournier, that's for 2. Rebounded by the Nets. Drummond's got 5 rebounds tonight. KD with it. Robinson picks him up, and the call will be against R.J. Barrett.
Substitution on the court.
Nets leading by 19 points. Starting off the second half, here's Steve Nash's 5. Durant is out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's MP. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Irving at the 2 spot.
Yeah, put some students in the classroom because that's exactly how you move the ball. Kyrie terrific at spotting the open man, and then you got to get it to him.
Walker against Simmons. Walker's shot is off.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked.
A nice shot by KD.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Unloads from 13. And there's Randall on the assist by Walker. 8 points for Julius Randall.
Well, using some serious moves and lateral quickness, that gets him right past the defense. Julius Randall with a nice move.
And the dunk by MP.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Simmons against Walker. They grab their own miss. Noel dishes to Barrett. Trying to get open is Randall. Barrett, no good.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
And MP throws it down hard.
And how about MP just showing off right there? Give this guy a launching pad. Man, the sky's the limit.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And it goes down 2 points.
Lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride. So full speed, 2 points.
Durant kicks to MP. Going inside, and he goes right over R.J. Barrett and slams it down.
Oh, yeah, MP knows a thing or two about putting on a show. Get to the bucket and finish with fire.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Outside, Walker. Passes to Barrett. A 3. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
That one goes in. 32 points for MP.
and everything is dropping for them. A terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Walker. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. And that's now 6 points for Kemba Walker. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third.
And one thing that separates Randall from other guys, his size. That spin move. He can do it off the drive, in the post, now going either direction.
Outside, Walker. Outside, Fournier. He kicks it to Robinson. And the pass to Randall. Shot clock at 6. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Randall's got 4 points in the quarter. And whirling around the floor, Greg, is there anyone Randall reminds you of?
I mean, they're different players, but Akeem Olajuwon had an unbelievable spin move. Takes a lot of body control, especially for taller guys. But when you do it well, man, it is tough to stop.
Walker goes in, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. So, New York.
Substitution.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nets?
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
And something else that's sticking out tonight is their assist total. A high percentage of their baskets have been the product of good, crisp ball movement, a good sign for an offense.
And this August, the Summer League was back in Las Vegas, Greg, and that's where you're from, that's where you played. How pleased are you to see your hometown become a mecca for the game in the offseason?
Oh, it is such a proud moment for me, born and raised here, growing up here. And quite honestly, I'm just thrilled that we have Summer League again after what we've gone through, partner. It is just a breath of fresh air to get back to focusing on the little things.
Randall and Robinson make up the inside pair. Alec Burks is out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Reddish in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. And the Knicks making a change here. Noel's checked in. New York's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. And here is Quickly. Five to shoot. Pass to Burks. From deep 3-point range. Offensive rebound. Randall kicks to Quickly. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Durant. The Nets have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
Yeah, Kevin knows when he can score, so he waits and makes sure that somebody else doesn't have a better shot before he does that. Good play there.
The Knicks have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th. 4 of 9. Bounce pass from Burks. Reddish with the ball. Durant's there. The offensive rebound. And that one's good. Noel.
Great to have Noel active like that, proving how dangerous he can be on the inside.
To the middle. Here's MP. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Julius Randle picks one up.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Aldridge. Johnson comes in for Kevin Durant. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Curry. And it's Mills in for Simmons. Here's McBride.
2 minutes.
Bryan is one from deep. He can't get that one. Here's MP. Uses the glass to finish the layup. MP's got 44.
And love to see MP get aggressive inside, pushing his way around the contact and to his shot.
Out to the right wing. To the right side. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Reddish. Great D that time from Johnson. Brooklyn with the ball. Big stretch here going 10-2.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Nets.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was
For MP.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Manuel quickly, he's checked in for New York. Then for the Nets, Griffin's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And Thomas subbed in for Bruce Brown. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise.
In a Bentley. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got the beast in my belly, don't tempt me. We're in the belly of the beast, it's deadly. Half full of half